All right. So I created a little opening for this.
Yo,
It, it's not. It's just for an intro. Nothing special.
Coolio. Oh,
I don't want copyright, and welcome to the Rantaholic podcast. My name is Javier Reina.
I'm Marvo.
I just thought of something on the spot, and I was like, I really want to do this
Oh,
because it sounds like fun.
oh no. I heard it and I was like, no, 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 no.
No, don't worry. I cut it off before anything bad happened
Good.
because I thought it would have been funny and clever. But yes, today we'll be talking about The Great Pretender.
Ah, can
Or,
we
as
pretend that we're gonna talk about the Great Pretender and just talk about other shit? Cause,
or, or, or as I like to call it, The Great Potential.
bruh, bruh. So,
Or the not so great
so
Pretender. Either way.
I want to tell you about my whole experience on watching the second season.
Okay, so
Okay.
before we discuss this, we will be spoiling the entire show of The Great Pretenders. We'll be spoiling
I
it
100%,
because
100%.
because we need to talk about it.
Yep.
So if you haven't watched it, we don't care if you watch it or not. So it doesn't matter. It's up to your decision. I kind of don't recommend it anymore, so just don't.
Oh man, oh man, oh man. So,
So yeah.
so you came to me. You're like, Mark,
Yes.
second
yes.
season of Great Pretender is shit. Watch.
Oh, the second half. Second half.
Okay, whatever. You're like second
Yeah.
season, second half, whatever. And I was like, okay, guess we gotta guess I gotta watch it, right?
Because you recommended it. To
I
me.
did because the first season was awesome.
And it was amazing. It
It was
great.
so good. And then you were like, Marvin, the second season, it's disappointed me so badly. Let's talk about it. And I was like, okay. Okay.
Yeah, because it was either this or Wonder Woman, and I'm like, I'll be honest, this really makes me want to talk about it a lot more than Wonder Woman.
So what I did for the next week was do exact opposite and not watch Great Pretender at all. Because I would literally watch anything else. I rewatched Mob Psycho. I was rewatching
Oh my
Attack on
God.
Titan. I watched Madoka
Okay.
Magica. I fucking watched
I-
Wonder Woman.
I'm trying to
I
get
did-
my.
I did everything to not watch this fucking show, dude. Because you
Wow.
said it was shit, and I was like, oh, why do I want to watch shit?
Yeah, well, you recommended me the first season, and I'm like, well, you gotta finish what you started, Marvin.
That's the thing. I usually don't. Sometimes I get to like episode 11 of a good show, and then I just never finish it.
I don't think I've ever done that for a good show that
That's
I liked.
that's what I did to Attack on Titan, at least for the second season.
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't done that to a good show I liked, but this is a show I did like, and me and my girlfriend both watched this show, and we watched it in like 2 days. The
Oh,
first season in 2 days.
I watched the whole second season like the day before we're supposed to record.
Well, the second season that took us about a week or two.
Ooh.
So,
Like
because
legit.
we just legit like for like the second half we just sat there, was like, we're just gonna watch this because we put our time and effort into the first one. We just have to see where it goes. And as the episodes kept on going by, it just degraded, it declined, and it just kept on going down and down and down and down.
Literally the day before I texted you, yeah, I'm ready. I still had like 2 episodes left.
No, you needed to watch all of it. Wait, did you
I know, yeah,
did you
I
also
know.
watch the end credits scene, right?
Oh yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
perfect. We
fuck.
know. Okay, you're caught up to everything.
Yeah, I watched it.
Good.
All. I watched it all. Don't worry. I
So-
I did it. And I'll tell you what. I
Yeah.
was entertained for the most part. For the most part, I was entertained. Don't
I
get me
liked
wrong.
a lot of the ideas. Yeah, no,
Don't get
I
me
liked a
wrong,
lot
it
of
was-
the
it was
ideas.
shit, but like, I was
I like-
definitely entertained, bro.
I liked some of the ideas that they put into this show, and then there are some things I just said, What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I just kept on saying it till the
What
very end
the
in my
fuck?
mind.
Dude, that whole final plan thing. How are you gonna tell me? Let me just break it down. Okay, so they spike the Chinese dudes, then fly them over to Japan. From there
Yes.
to Japan, they flew them over to this fucking island where they took them
Yes.
to this replica version of the Japanese building.
Yes.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure drugs don't work like that.
I
And if
don't
they
think
do,
they
they're
last
dead.
that long. I don't think they
I don't
last
think-
that long.
I think they're fucking dead at this point.
Oh man.
That was so bad. It's just a lot of it that was really bad. Okay, but okay, I have a question for you. Okay, do you know this is made by Wit, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay,
That.
so this is their second original show. Remember the first one?
Nope. Was that Cabanari?
Yes, it was Cabaneri.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
They haven't made it original since then, and I feel like they should probably stick to that.
Stick to not
making original. Here's the thing. There's
it's like the
it's
show
rare.
started
It's rare
off
when
good.
yes.
It's like, but then like as they continue, it doesn't hit. You know, it misses.
Yeah,
The landing.
it does miss. It does miss the landing. It misses the port. Cause like let's say like there's rarely any good original anime shows.
Right.
Like name another original anime show that came out this year, in 2020.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you were gonna name like in general, I would have been like Gurren Lagann.
No, not in general. In 2020,
I don't know, dude. I haven't watched anime.
like the last original anime I can remember before this was like Darling in the Franxx.
Oh my god.
That's probably like the last one I can remember. But
Huh.
yeah, it's just that there isn't that many original anime out there, and it's good to see when there is an original anime.
Right.
Just because like there's no source material, you're going in blind. You don't know what's gonna happen. You have to just watch the show, and that's what I liked about the beginning. I was like about the show. It's like yeah, I don't know where this show can go or where it will go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very, very good to see, and hope that it does go in the direction I really want it to go.
And it was pretty solid.
It was pretty solid. The first half is definitely good. There's 4 cases overall, and what do you think is like the what is your favorite case out of all of them?
Oh, the first one. Like
The
the
first
very
one,
first one.
The very first one I really liked. I just like because it just sets up everything,
Right.
and there's a lot of twists and turns that it's like, oh, what's gonna happen here and what's gonna happen there.
Yeah.
But I will say I really like the third case.
The third case with the painter dude?
Yes.
Oh, that was like
I-
my least favorite of the first season.
I think the second one was mine.
Oh. Yeah.
It's because I like the third one because it was a more simple story. It's a more emotional driven story with the characters.
I get you.
And I don't think like the big plan was as cool or anything. I just thought that it was a smaller scale and they just wanted to tell a good story,
Right.
which I can commend it for, because I didn't really like the second one because it tried to outdo the first one, but it kind of doesn't.
Yeah, I get you.
And it doesn't work. But I do like the more intimate, smaller scale storyline that the third one has, because it doesn't need to be all big,
It is.
Sometimes you don't. It doesn't need to be a big, granular thing, and that's what surprised me. And I thought it was more interesting of how intimate it was.
See, I like the part where the dude started making bank, and then he started to look like a Gucci guy. Like, holy shit, he got his ears done, his ears pierced. He started looking.
He's a rich boy now.
That was.
He's a rich boy now.
He was that typical douche dude that you meet.
Yeah, he just became a douchebag after all the money.
That was funny. I like that. I thought that was funny. I didn't care about him in general, but like
I thought he was fine. He works in the context of the story.
See,
But
in the beginning, the first half, it had stakes, right?
yeah, there were
It
so
had
much stakes.
Stakes. One little mess up, they had to improvise to fix
Yeah.
the plan, or fuck up, right? And
Yes.
in that storyline, it was like she was trying to get more money than they actually needed to, right?
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Fuck, what are you doing? Stop! We can't keep raising it, or else he's gonna bail out of it. You're gonna mess
Yeah.
up the plan." And that's like, okay, yeah, this got stakes. In the second season,
Yeah.
however, there is no stakes whatsoever. These fuckers
Nope.
are lucky. They are so lucky.
No. So it just has to do with the writing. It's like at that point of the story, I was just predicting everything that was going to happen.
Right.
Like as the story went along, it just became predictable and became less entertaining, because what made it interesting is like, what's gonna happen next? What can happen that's gonna like throw me off the loop?
Ooh.
Because I'll be honest, the first season the first case really threw me out of the loop. I have no idea what was going on, what was gonna happen, and it was fun. It was a fun story for me to watch and be engaged with. And then the second half, it just wasn't that at all. It became more predictable.
It is very predictable.
The characters a lot more flat written. Like the motivations of them at this point just doesn't make any sense.
Wait, so like, why did he turn bad again? Like,
well, like, okay, so they vaguely explained where like once you're under someone, right?
right.
Once you're like on their double disguise, you can kind of turn into like Stockholm.
Right.
With it, okay, and I was like, all right, but they don't really show it.
But like, they never involved him in the plan, so how does he know he's undercover? Like, what the fuck?
No, that's why at this point he's just going by his own actions.
Yeah.
Like the way how they explained it was so bad. The proper way I feel like they could have done it, right, was that since he lost his mother figure, he saw the Yakuza lady as a mother figure.
Yeah, that was the whole relationship wise, and I thought that was
and that
nice.
was and that was good. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was good, and it worked in the context of the story and why it gave him motivation.
Right.
That's why the main character has motivation, and I feel like, okay, yeah, this works, this makes sense. Everything else doesn't. Like let's talk about the dad character for a second. Okay. So in the first case, they're like, yeah, like they're being pretty vague about his father. He's like, oh yeah,
right.
you were doing like you're just like your father in those sense. I'm like, oh, what did like these petty crimes and stuff? And then it was like, haha, nope, he was a sex trafficker.
He was a sex trafficker abductor. I mean, they explained it why. But like...
No, but like in the first case, like you just know that he was a sex trafficker. And it's like, holy shit, that was fucking good. That was fucking shocking. I did not expect that. like legit. If you told me he was gonna be a sex trafficker, I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck? Wow, that surprised me. That was really good. But then when they introduced the dad, like he's out and he's working with the Chinese mafia. I'm like, okay,
right.
This is interesting. This is interesting, and I like it. Okay, and then the story keeps on going, right? And then they try to like a little sympathy part before he betrays his son, and I'm like, the only way I can ever feel bad for this guy was like, oh shit, and it just clicked in my mind. I was like, he was a great pretender before, and that was probably just a bad case that gone wrong.
Yeah.
And then that's the only way that you can feel sympathy for the dad. And I got it right.
Yeah, you did. And it makes sense.
It makes sense.
That was like the only part of the backstory.
It's not too far-fetched.
Like, it was the part of the backstory where it all fucks up, and you're like, okay, there are the stakes again. Because at one point, they did fuck up.
Yeah.
And then that post-credit
like, okay, that's not too
far. And I'm just like, what the fuck was the point?
See, like, okay, I'm like, all right, that's not too far-fetched.
Yeah.
With the dad, I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. But then when they were executing, like they told Makoto to execute them, none of them got shot in the fucking head. and then they all got shot in the stomach, and they all had like
Blood.
bulletproof and fake blood and all this shit. I'm like, yo, how the fuck? Like, if they got shot in the face, they would have died.
I don't know. I mean, I like at that point, I understood that they weren't dead, you know.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
made
I know,
sense
because they
to
already
me.
did it.
Yeah.
They already did it before. And for Abby, they already did it twice before.
Yeah, and in the back,
So-
when they do it in the backstory, you're like, oh my god, you know, this actually didn't work. What?
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Uh.
When you have a character like Dorothy, right?
Right.
Here's a problem with her. The thing is, you already expect her to be like dead or something.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just waiting for, okay, so when does she die? Part.
She does die, and then she does die, and you're like, okay, yeah.
Okay,
I know
yeah,
that.
makes sense.
And then she's
And then-
not. What? That's some bullshit. I call bullshit.
No, it's just the fact that she had amnesia this entire time, and now she remembers everything.
That's some bullshit. I hope
That's
they
some
don't get
stupid
another
ass
season.
Spider-Man 3. I don't think. But yeah, that's so bad.
That's some bullshit. The plans were too elaborate to make sense.
Yeah, they're like, at this point, it's not like, it just goes beyond like fucking Code Geass and Death Note. Like,
Right.
you would just have to have like precognition of what the fuck is happening.
Also, what the fuck was the point of the gangster dudes? Like,
Oh,
do you
okay.
do you really think
Okay.
that they would have joined you after you screwed them over?
Dude, that was so bad.
That was so
like,
dumb.
I'm like, okay, I was like, well, at least this isn't ruining the first half of the show, and then they found a way to ruin the first half of the show.
Right.
It's just like, okay, so what you did dicking them over doesn't matter anymore.
It just doesn't matter.
I guess
they don't
it doesn't
hold it
matter.
against you. They don't hold it against you, apparently.
I guess we good.
Ah, man.
Like, why? Why would I think that was a good idea?
I don't know. I guess they wanted this huge endgame moment, but like, it just doesn't work.
And I'm like, it could have worked if they committed to the idea that the main character
it's
is
evil.
evil. And then in that context, okay, yeah, that would work.
But he's not.
But he's not. It's just the fact that they never show him like he was like, oh, see, he was always good. They never had that moment. Because everything he did was fucking evil. And he was just doing it.
Yeah, he
Because
really
he wanted to. Like,
he
at no
legitimately
point-
was part of the Yakuza for like
Yeah.
good.
Like-
How many days? Years?
3 months?
3 months?
3 months? 3 months? It was a couple months, but yeah, at no point, like when you show the scene where he like tells the kids to like smile during his sex traffic, you don't see him like feel bad. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't feel bad in that scene. He's genuinely getting
Jeez.
into it.
Dude, also, what the fuck was that point where the kids are getting sold? That's some dark ass shit right there.
Yeah, that was
they kind
dark.
of just throw it aside after the whole
Oh, yeah.
con artist thing started going
Yeah.
on. I'm like, what the hell is this bullshit?
Yeah, that was not good at all. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. See, it makes sense. Like if he betrayed them at the end, I'm like, that would make sense.
Right.
Because they dicked him over so many fucking times, and they don't tell him dick.
They don't.
They don't tell him any, but they have the answers for everything. They just don't, like Laurent, like legit could just explain everything, and I feel like he would have got it.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's not like he's a
There's-
bad actor or anything. 'cause
no, he's good at this shit.
he's
but
really
no.
good.
No, we can't tell him anything.
Doesn't
We
make
can't explain anything. We just have to keep quiet. Like, he could have just said, hey, yo, your dad's a good person. He used to be a great pretender. Don't worry, you know?
Yeah.
But no, they don't do that. And it's so fucking bad. But it's okay, because the main character forgives them at the end.
Ugh.
For some reason.
That's
I was like, alright, I was like, all right, you know what? If he betrays them, I'd be litty titty about this. I'm like, let's fucking go. Like, I want them because I'll be honest, those guys are fucking assholes.
Those guys are assholes. Laurent's
They're
a
fucking
fucking
assholes.
asshole.
Like, everyone in the crew is assholes because they're just withholding information from him.
Yeah.
And they're just making, cause like legit, they just guilt trip him to doing shit. It's like, what the fuck? You guys are dicks. Ugh, it's just so bad.
That shit tilted me as fuck. I mean, the ending was, I guess, happening. It happened.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, well, who the fuck was that
Yep.
president, dude? Who, the guy
I
who-
have fucking no idea.
Who the hell
I think
is the
that's
guy?
that's the next season. That's the next season.
Are you sure?
Where I guarantee
'Cause-
with that mid-credit scene, yes, I guarantee that's gonna be second season
Because
of
they
Great
played it
Pretender.
off like we knew who he was.
They played. I don't.
And I was
I don't
like,
know
huh?
what the fuck. I'm like,
Huh?
is this for? I'm like, this isn't from a source material, so I don't know what the fuck.
Huh? Who is this guy?
I have no idea. Fuck.
Great Pretender,
Fuck this show.
U.S. president. I'm gonna look it up. Who the? Who?
But yeah, but that it's just they really tried to have the most happy ending.
Right.
Like they just really wanted a happy ending. I'm like, not every show needs a fucking happy ending, all right? Like, calm down. You're trying so hard to like appease everyone with this ending. What happened?
The Razzie actor, the guy who
Alright.
acted in the Mafia Bosses movies. That's who the
Oh.
president is.
Oh,
Bro, how the fuck was I supposed to know that?
I don't know, man. Who gives a fuck about this show? It's so sad because like people are just saying like, yes, everyone should watch the show. They show like how beautiful this show is because this show is fucking
It's
pretty.
gorgeous.
It's fucking wit. They make pretty shows.
They do. They sure do.
So like, I just saw like thumbnails and shit for like YouTube videos. It's like instant classic, and it's like best show 2020. And I'm like, man, you guys should just watch till the
Man.
end.
I think it was because
I think it was, like,
that was
during
still
the
the
part
first.
one.
Yeah, that was still
Yeah,
season
that was the
one.
first part.
It wasn't until the
first
second
part.
season came out. I don't think anybody's
Yeah.
talked about the second season.
No one's talking about it.
Yeah.
No one's talking about it.
Like I've seen the part where they're like shooting guns, like
Yeah,
as a
I
meme
saw-
format
I saw
on
that.
Twitter. But like
I saw
other than
that.
that, nothing else happens.
Yeah, I saw that like before I saw the show, like way before. I'm like, what the fuck is like this is how anime depicts the USA. It's just them shooting the guns. I'm like, what the fuck anime is this? I've never seen this. Now I've seen it and I regret it.
Oh man. Okay, so
It's
we're
just-
done with Great Pretender. Now to talk
No,
about
we're
something
not.
we like.
No, we're not done
No.
with it just yet. We're not done with it
This show
just yet.
sucks. I don't want to talk about it no more.
Well, let's talk about the good things we liked in it.
I like.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know.
I like the opening.
I like the opening, but it didn't
I think-
change.
It didn't. I kind of like when openings don't change.
It didn't change.
I'm-
I would
I'm
have liked
weird
if
like
the
that.
visuals, if the visuals changed. Like I don't mind if the song doesn't change, but
yeah.
I kind of wanted the visuals to like reflect what was happening in this season.
See, here's my opinion on openings. I like it when openings don't spoil the fucking show.
Hmm.
Without, but like it tells you the story of the show in a clever way where, like, how do I explain it? So you know how the new Attack on Titan opening, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't spoil anything about the show,
Right.
but like it preludes like what's gonna happen, and if you know the context of the story, you understand why this opening is the way it is, right?
Gotcha. Yeah, makes sense.
Yes. I like it
Or-
when openings can do that. Like the first Beastars opening.
Oh yeah. Have you
Yeah,
seen the
like-
second Beastars opening?
I have. I was about to ask you about it. What's your thoughts on it?
I don't. I mean, I like the song, I guess, but the visuals
I
are
like the
kind of
song.
boring. It's just
Visuals
clips
are
from the
alright.
show, And I'm like, okay, why couldn't y'all do something like he did with the first season? You know?
Yeah.
That was so good.
I'm like, I feel like they just knew that they already peaked. Is like, fuck it, who gives a shit? Let's just put a banger song. Just call it a day.
Damn.
I like the song.
I like the song, but
I like the song.
Just the visuals that just kind of lame.
Yeah, I wish they did a little bit more. But I'm like, it's fine. At least they didn't spoil the show.
So I know what weird. It's like, so the season 3 part 2 opening for Attack on Titan.
Yes.
You don't like that.
I don't like it because it spoils everything.
It does.
But here's the thing. I've read like by the time like I already read the manga for it, so I already knew what was happening. But it like sucks for anyone else, you know?
Dude,
like it just spoils everything.
I wasn't reading the manga at the time, and I was just watching it, and I had no clue what was happening. No idea what was happening. I didn't realize they were spoiling everything.
Oh yeah, they spoiled everything. I was like, oh damn.
I realized it. I was like, oh, this shit bombs, right? And then I was like, wait, that just happened. Wait.
They're spoiling everything.
Wait, they showed that scene where Armin got flamed. Oh shit.
Yeah, they spoil everything, and I'm like, that's why I kind of don't like that opening.
I like that opening. That opening is sick as fuck.
No, I still like it. I still think it's a good opening. I just feel like, okay, bro, you're kind of spoiling everything.
Yeah, but like,
which I don't like about it, but I still think it's a good opening.
I was so sick, dude. That shit had me hype every episode. Ooh, so good.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm a big fan of season 2 opening.
Oh yeah, that was another good one.
That was really good.
That was a really good one. Oh man.
I remember when you guys asked me, like, are there fucking dinosaurs in this show? I'm like, what the fuck? No, there's no dinosaurs. I don't know why the fuck they put it.
I was like, wait, hold on, are there dinosaurs in this show? Because what the fuck was the point of showing so many dinosaurs and shit in the second opening?
I don't know.
Like,
it was cool.
It was cool, and I was like, oh my god, this dude's gonna have dinosaurs with him? That's sick as fuck.
No. The only last time I seen a dinosaur in an anime was in One Piece.
I haven't gotten to that part.
That's a long way.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but today was the 1000th chapter.
I thought it was
One Piece.
last week.
Nope, it was this week because they had Shonen Jump had a break last week.
Oh.
So yeah.
But then why did I get so many messages on Twitter being like, haha, happy 1000 baby?
Oh, like a week ago?
Yeah.
Oh, that shit got leaked.
Oh.
That's why. That shit got leaked.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, but we got the official release today, and it was cool.
Nice.
It was nice. Nice to see it.
I was like, oh, nice. One Piece got to 1,000. I didn't know it was a leak.
Yeah, it was a leak. They leaked it. I read the leak, but I still read both. Just because I like One Piece.
I'll try to get into One Piece.
You have to try to get into it.
I'll try to. It's just that Sanji arc is just. I didn't care. I didn't. I was like, what?
So wait, did you like the Usopp arc?
I like the Usopp arc. Yeah.
Yo, most people say that arc is the most boring arc in One Piece.
Really?
Yes. People say that shit's boring, and I'm like, I kind of like it.
I like it. I like it.
It's just because in the grand scheme of things, people look back on it and they say like the main villain is like the second smartest in like all of the East Blue, and it's just like, bro, his plans are fucking stupid.
His plans are stupid.
And he's supposed to be the second most intelligent person in the East Blue.
I think the funniest part about him was that the way he had to like fix his glasses with his palms, right? Because he had these long ass claws where he just couldn't cut himself. That shit is funny.
Sure, fucking love One Piece.
And I like the first arc with the clown dude.
But Buggy.
Yeah. With Buggy,
he becomes the most important character later on.
I know. I've seen the part where he joins hands with Luffy, and I'm like, what? This guy I wanted dead, kind of.
He becomes one of the most important persons in the political warfare that is in One Piece.
Oh. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
What the fuck?
600 chapters later, he becomes important.
God
Don't
damn.
worry.
All right, guess I gotta speed through this boring arc.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Dude, I didn't care about the chef. I didn't care about all the chef shit. Like, just...
he's important. It's because the problem with Sanji's character in the very beginning is because they introduce Sanji, but they don't give his story.
Right.
Like, you're just introduced to him. You don't learn to his like, you don't know Sanji's backstory until like chapter 800.
Well, it's not the backstory that I'm concerned about. It's just that they're like, this pirate game wants to rob this chef boat, right? And I was like, I don't care about this chef boat. Just give me Sanji and let's go to the next guy. Let's go. I don't give a fuck. Come on. Let's move to the guy.
Oh, there's no next guy after Sanji. It's gonna take a while.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Okay, then let's get to the Nami thing, right? Cause
the Nami thing's right after.
Okay.
That's right after.
Okay. Because I wanted to
it goes into
that.
it.
I wanted to get to that, but like I was like, dude, I don't give a shit about Sanji.
Dude, as soon as this arc ends, it goes straight into the Nami arc. It just goes straight into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will watch it then or read it because that's what I was reading.
Yeah, like after this, it's just straight into Nami, like right after that. So don't worry.
Whoa. Okay.
The arcs tie very seamlessly, and it makes sense.
Okay, so I have to read the chef arc.
Yes, you have to read it because it immediately follows it.
Damn. Fuck.
Yeah.
I was just
Sorry
gonna
about
skim
that.
it.
You have to read it.
That shit's...
You can skim it.
Okay.
Nothing really happens.
See, that's the thing. Nothing was happening. I was like, okay.
Nothing really happens.
Chef boat
It's
in
just
danger. Oh, whoa. Let's get on with it.
And then they fight the big bad. The big bad gets defeated. Bada bing, bada boom. Sanji gets to join the crew and go find the blue sea that he wants.
Yeah.
All the top tier fish.
Yeah. I didn't know about that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's his motivation to join the pirate crew.
Let's get some big old fish.
Even after 800 chapters, that was still what he wants to do. So
yeah.
Don't worry.
Even after 1,000 chapters, Luffy's still looking for the One Piece, right?
No, he's trying to be the pirate king.
That whatever matters.
The king of the pirates.
Yeah.
After 1,000 chapters, he's still saying the same shit.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Didn't what's his name? Oda?
Yeah.
Did he say he's only like halfway done with One Piece?
No, he said no, he just made a release saying that we are nearing the final arc.
Wait, really?
Yeah, he said we're nearing it. We're like almost there.
Ooh.
The halfway point is like chapter like 600 something.
Oh, damn, I'm late.
I think yeah, he said that, and I think that came out like 10 years ago.
That came out 10 years ago, dude. I was just hearing about it. This shit is crazy.
No, like he's probably like 80% done, if anything.
No, okay. You know what? I'm just gonna wait for it to finish.
Otis says I'll take it. Like he says, like it's probably like 5 more years.
Yeah.
5 more years. One Piece says like 5 more years left. I don't think it was like 50%. He was like 5 more years. I got 5 more years. You know what's funny?
Huh.
You want to know when? So he created the story like in 1998.
Right.
So you want to know when he thought it was going to end?
When?
2005.
Oh.
He thought his story was going to end in 2005.
And then he was like, gotta keep going. I just gotta keep going, bro.
Gotta keep going. Just gotta keep doing it. And then, yeah, cause like in 2005, it was like, I know in the part of the arc he was in, but that's like he was probably like, I want to say like 45% on the story by then. Yeah, but it was a long time ago.
Damn.
Yeah, because I'm like remembering. Because at a certain point in the anime, like in 2006, there was no longer any credits. There was no ending credit. They just stopped it.
Ending credits? What do you mean by
like
that?
Like how, let me just tie this back to the Great Pretenders. You know how the Great Pretenders ending credits was Freddie Mercury.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they just stopped that.
Wait, they don't have ending credits anymore?
Nope, they stopped that in 2006.
Wow. That's
But,
insane.
but they still kept the openings
Okay.
and the what happened last time shit. They keep that.
Okay, that makes sense. I like openings. They bop. I find bop. Though
They do
I
bop.
do like ending songs though.
Yeah, they don't. They don't. One Piece has some good ones. Ones I personally like.
Man, you know what's a good ending?
The Great Pretender.
The Great Pretenders ending. That was a good ending.
Not the official ending.
Not
The
the
ending
not
song
not the not the
credits.
anime ending. The song credits endings. Yeah,
That was good. I
that was
like the cats. I like cats.
the cat singing like Freddie Mercury in his
That was
music
cute.
video. The Great Pretender. That shit's cute. Ooh,
That was
baby.
cute. Yeah, but I think that The Great Pretender is a bad show.
It's a stupid, stinky little smelly man.
It had potential,
The
but
great
yeah.
potential.
Great potential.
Oh, baby.
You know how badly we didn't want to talk about it? We talk about One Piece.
We talked about One Piece, a show that I haven't even finished or caught up to.
Yo, you're like probably like 20. He's like 20 chapters in.
No,
We talked about it.
It was like Sanji's part was like
30.
40.
It's like 30.
Yeah,
30.
I was like 40 chapters in, and
Yeah.
and then I stopped reading it because I was like, I don't want to read this chef shit.
Well, you should read more of it
I
because it's good. But let's talk. Let's just finish up our closing thoughts of Great Pretender, just so we can get that out of the way.
Okay, because there
Alright.
are some things I do want to talk about aside
Yes.
from Great Pretender.
Yes, me too. So, well, what would you give Great Pretender out of 10?
The first season or the second season?
Just do it overall.
Overall, I give it a 6.
Oh, I guess I'm the asshole. I'll give it a 4.
I give it a 6. See, that's what I would give the second season.
I give the second season a fucking 3.
I give that a 4. Because at least at some points I was entertained and I was like, oh, okay. Right?
No, see, here's
but
the thing.
it was
If
still
I were,
brought down.
if I were to think about it, the first season, the first part, that's an 8.
Yeah, that's what I
an
was
8
saying.
in my-
That's an 8. And then I
That's
give
an
it a
8.
4 to the second season. So together, it's a 6.
Well, that one, I think that's an 8. I think the second part is definitely like fucking 3 or a 2. But the thing is that it's just the fact that they brought down like the stakes and resolutions in the first season really brings down the show down for me overall.
Right.
It makes me like, man, they fucking did that.
They
didn't
really
they?
did.
They had to ruin it for me overall. So that's why I'll give it a 4.
Dude, I still can't get over with the mafia shit. Like, the mafia guys, the criminal guys, why did they come back? And why do
I
you
don't
think that they would be cool with you after you screwed them over?
And then they are cool with them because, you know, show sucks, don't watch it.
Yeah.
And if you did watch it and you don't agree with us,
Eat
that's
my
okay.
ass. Yeah. Eat my ass. It's okay to have a wrong opinion, alright?
Yeah, we all feel like that. On to better shows.
Okay. So,
Have you? Okay, I'm curious, right?
Ah.
Okay, so you finish Hunter x Hunter, right?
I have.
What do you think of the great show that is Hunter x Hunter?
I like the great show that is known as Hunter x Hunter. But I will say there were some
Yes.
aspects of the show where they just talked a little too much, and I was like, bro, I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Come on, dude. There are just times that they're just saying words, and I was just like, I was slowly drifting
Yeah.
off to sleep because
Yeah,
they do talk
I
a lot.
understand.
But like, I don't know, everything about the Chimera Ant arc was so
it's
great.
god tier.
It was so
It's-
good. I was so intrigued by it.
It's possibly one of the best shonen arcs ever made.
It's so fucking good. Holy shit. Like,
Like,
the
yeah,
beginning portions of it, and my slow realization where, oh my god, a lot of these characters are screwed.
the setup
The setup
The
is
setup
so good.
for the arc is slow, and it's really good, and it
It's-
pays off at the end.
Dude, Meruem was a character where I was like, oh god, oh shit, this is the evilest dude ever, and he's gonna kill everyone. And I was like, no, this is bad. And then he came to be one of my favorite characters, and I was like, no,
I
no, leave
think
him alone.
I
No.
think Miriam is one of the best written anime characters just ever.
Yeah.
He is perfectly written. There's not a single thing I would change about it.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh.
Because, like, here's what I like about most antagonists in Hunter x Hunter. They're not really antagonists. It's more just a writing of every character, like mostly every character.
Right.
They're written like people.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel like Togashi knows what the fuck he's doing. He knows how to write characters as people, and he does it so fucking well.
I think the only exception where he would like there was one main villain who got his shit kicked by the end of the arc was Genthru in the Green Island.
Genthru?
Like I'm not saying he's
wasn't-
bad.
No, he's not
He's
bad.
not
He
bad.
works. He works.
Yeah. It's just that
And
most
yeah.
characters in
he's the weakest.
yeah, most villains
He's
had
the-
like something going on after their arc ended. Like Crollo.
Yes.
Crollo still has
Yes.
shit going on even after the York New City arc ended, right?
Crollo, yes.
And he still didn't get that, or Hisoka didn't get that resolution with Crollo, right? So now
Yeah.
he's trying to find a way to exercise
Kurapika's ability.
Yeah, and I
So
was
he can
like,
get his
okay,
name
that
back.
makes sense. So later on, there will probably be an actual fight, right?
You may spoil you the manga.
Sure, go for it. It's never gonna end, so go
Alright.
for it.
Yeah, cause I got my girlfriend to the show. She's like, she just like tell me what happens, and so what happens is so fucking good. It's so satisfying.
Oh,
So, Krollo gets his nen exercise because of that one dude in Greed Island.
right.
So,
Bro, poor dude. I wonder what happened to him.
oh no, he's good.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, it was like, you know, you helped me out. Okay, yeah, you're good now. Thank you. You did your job. But what happens is that Krollo gets his nen back, and then him and Hisoka fight,
Oh, they
and
actually
it's so
fight.
fucking good. No, they legit fight, and it's
Oh,
so fucking
shit.
good. There's so much shit that happens in it, but the thing is, they fight in Heaven's Arena,
Oh,
and Hisoka's like, what I want to do, Krollo, is I want the terms to be fight till the death. So they fight to the death.
wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that Krollo dies?
No.
Whoa.
Something even crazier happens.
Oh.
So what happens is that when they're fighting, Krollo beats the shit out of Hisoka.
Oh.
To the point Hisoka stopped his heart because he was going to lose. And so Hisoka technically died, but with his nen ability, he was able to pump his heart back when he needed to. And so, right now, Hisoka was so pissed that he lost to Krollo. He's on a manhunt to kill Krollo and every single Phantom Troop member.
Oh shit. That is sick.
And he
as
kills
fuck.
off 2
Oh.
already.
Bro,
Yeah.
who does he kill?
He kills someone that's not important and someone that was important.
Okay, so did he kill the mummy dude?
It was not the mummy dude.
Okay, what's his name? It's Shellnark, right? Is that his name? The guy who could control puppets and shit? Right, dead bodies and stuff? Did he kill him?
What does he look like? Is it the...
At one
What does he
point,
look
he
like?
becomes Super Saiyan. That's what it was.
Oh, that guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he dies.
He dies?
Yeah, he
Damn.
kills him.
Damn.
yeah, he kills
I
him.
liked him. I was like, please.
Yeah, I know.
That fucking
He kills
blows.
him. and he kills like one of the minor ones of the Phantom Troop.
Oh.
It's the one with the crazy hair, the long hair.
Huh? Who?
Yeah.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The one who
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
like the one who can make illusions, right? Copies of.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Oh damn. Does that mean he's working
So-
together with Kurapika?
No.
No?
He's doing his own thing.
Oh.
It's just him. He's just doing this because he's petty. He's doing it because he got an L and he doesn't want to accept it, so he's just going off to kill.
That makes sense. Damn.
Also,
That's
we
insane.
learn, you know the girl whose like nin ability, where the dad profit off of her nin ability, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she dies.
Yeah, I know. You told me that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she dies because Krollo's ability, he figures it out. It's like, oh, yeah, I don't have that ability. That means she died.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
That's
I mean,
fucked.
that makes sense.
That's
But
fucked.
that's fucked.
Like after you told me that, and I was rewatching the York New City arc, I understood why Krollo didn't want her to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how. Yeah, because like.
Because he
that's
stole
part
the
of his-
ability, and if she dies, then he loses his ability, right?
Yeah, and it comes back, and
Yeah.
because that's how the Nen his Nen ability works.
Yeah.
Nen abilities in this show is so fucking
It's
good.
so
It's
sick.
like it's the perfected version of like powers.
Right.
It has the most consistency.
Yeah. And
'Cause-
the way that you can limit your you can add like contracts to your nin ability to
Yes.
get even more power is so fucking sick. Which is why.
But there's always a drawback.
it's always a drawback.
And that makes it so good.
Oh man. Because
It's so good.
when Gon did it, right?
Yeah.
At that point, like he was slowly becoming one of the most powerful nin users. Well,
Yeah.
he still had a long ways to go. But,
Long way, but he was still on his way.
yeah, and you can see him slowly improving. And then he said, "Nah, let me make this contract where I'm gonna probably die if I do this."
Yes.
And I was like,
And it's-
"No, God, no."
I'll be honest.
Oh.
Like, I think Gon is probably one of my favorite shonen protagonists, just because of that arc alone.
That arc. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for that arc, Gon was gonna be like, "Eh, all right."
He's just. I always saw him as like, okay, so he's just Goku.
Yeah, basically.
He's
That's
just
basically-
Goku that
he's just
doesn't
Goku.
eat a lot.
Yeah.
He's Goku that doesn't want to eat a lot, that wants to find his dad. Okay.
Yeah.
But they do a lot in the Chimera Ant arc. They basically, instead, what they do is they basically made a shonen protagonist a real person.
He actually acted like I saw a video and he was like, "Oh, well, Gon was actually just acting like a little kid would, right?"
Yeah.
And I was all
He's
like,
acting
"Dude,
like a
that's
child."
fucking brilliant. I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that. That's so smart."
He's just a person.
Takashi-
He is a actual character.
He's an actual
He's not a
child
character.
acting like an actual
Yeah.
child would in this situation. I'm like, dude,
And-
Takashi's a genius.
Togashi's great. He knows how to write characters. Like in Yu Yu Hakusho, like the reason why people still love it is because of the characters. Because
Right.
it's such a character-driven show. It's not a plot or story-driven show like Hunter x Hunter is. This has characters. This is why Hunter x Hunter like works a lot more because it has a good plot and characters,
Uh-huh.
and they both balance one another.
And you never know when it's gonna end.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dude,
But at least it's a good show that I like.
Yeah.
You know, I've rewatched the show twice, and I've read
also
the manga
watched the show
twice.
I haven't.
No, I meant like everything, all 144 episodes.
Oh,
Like, like,
dude, you know what character I really liked?
who is your favorite character?
My favorite character? Oh, I don't know about that one.
But it was a character that you liked the most.
The character I
Okay,
like
what's
the most.
the
I like
character that you liked?
Okay, the character that I was gonna say originally before you asked me that
Yes.
question, I was gonna say Pariston Hill is such a troll fucking character.
Oh,
And
he's so fun.
Oh, I dug it. I was like, yes, chaos.
He's so fun.
He's such a
It-
fun character,
He's just chaotic. That is what he is.
and I like his little thing with Jing.
Yeah.
Dude, he fucking hates that dude. I know he does.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, if he feels this way towards Jing and nobody else, Jing must be as much of a troll as he is. I'm just like, God.
Like, Jing is just one of the number one most asshole characters in the show.
Man. Oh.
But, yeah. I always found the scene where like Gon is, where Jing is like, if you want to hear about your mom, and he just cuts the fucking audio.
Yeah.
I found that shit so funny.
Bruh.
It's like no, I don't have. I don't need to know about her. I already have a mom. I'm like, yeah, I don't
That's
want.
some fucked up.
That's some fucked up shit, but it's fucking hilarious.
He didn't care about mother.
I liked it. Cause she's not important.
I
like when shows do that.
I think my favorite character was
Yeah.
probably Killua.
Killua? Yeah, everyone likes Killua.
And like, bruh, I was so mad at Gon after he broke his little heart. I was like, you little bastard. Oh, how dare you say that?
How dare you say that to your boyfriend?
Yeah. Oh, I don't
Go
know
back right there and apologize.
Hey, calm yourself down, sir. They're children.
People ship like Naruto characters when they're like 12 together. They're the same age.
Yeah, that's weird.
Not like in a sexual way. That's weird. That's when
weird.
It gets weird.
That's weird.
That's when it gets weird.
Yeah.
But to say that, oh, they look like a nice couple, that's fine.
Okay.
But anything more than that, yeah, that's the
weird.
context.
Maybe
I'm
if you age them up to be like old, then I'd be like, okay, if you age them up, that's fine. But relax. They're
See, no, because people sexualize it. I'm like, it's just a little relationship. It isn't nothing serious.
Hold your horses there, bucko. Anyways, I like Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter's good.
Yeah, you see why I told you to watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Now you understand peak shonen.
I mean, I already had other shows that I liked. Okay, but it wasn't peak.
Yeah, but these shows are better.
Because Togashi, I don't. People say that Hunter x Hunter is a deconstruction, right? And I don't really think that, because it's still.
I think it.
I still think it plays along a lot of the lines that still retain, shonen elements to it, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's still all about friendship and optimism and all this nonsense, but like, Togashi writes it in a way where it's so related to. You can actually like have aspects of reality thrown into that shonen element, which just makes the world even more relatable, and it just makes sense, right? Yeah. It just makes sense. It's darker, and he writes it in a way where he can express different ideas through the shonen viewpoint, and I think that's fucking great. It's so sick.
Yeah, but I feel like people just say it's good shonen. I don't think it's just good shonen. I do think it is a deconstruction of shonen, just by how most arcs play out.
I mean, I don't think it's a deconstruction. I think characters could be deconstruction. I think Gon is a deconstruction of the shonen protagonist. I don't think in general. I don't think in general it's a deconstruction of shonen.
And I feel like it does, because of the way how the most arcs play out and the story structure of how everything works,
right?
Because I see it more in the Chimera Ant arc.
Okay, yeah, I
feel like
yeah.
That's why I say overall, because just by how the Chimera Ant arc plays and how the arc is woven together,
but I mean,
it just feels
even
like
the Chimera,
even
Chimera Ant arc has moments of like friendship, right? Of optimism, of these people becoming slowly better, and that's the shonen idea, right?
It's not about more of friendship. I feel like in the idea with Miriam, it was more of him just becoming human.
I mean, he became more human because he had a friendship that he cared for,
Yeah.
But and I don't mean like I mean like shonen in general is more than just friendship and all that.
It is more than
because
just
it's about like a very optimistic viewpoint, right? And
yeah.
Hunter x Hunter still has that. Though
See,
sometimes it's more of a subversion if anything, right?
mm,
Because they subvert your expectations. You would expect at the end of York New City that there's going to be a giant fight against Crollo.
see, yeah, that is a great subversion.
Yeah, but there isn't.
I feel like that's with a lot of the arcs.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
You think
Honestly,
in the first Hunter exam arc, you think like, oh, Gon is gonna go through this great battle. No, he just falls asleep
he
and
knocks out, and then
the-
they tell you, right?
the-
It's a great
the
subversion, right?
the save Killua arc, they don't fight the dad or anything. Killua just talks out to his dad, and that solves the day.
Yeah,
Even in the only like straightforward arc
is
is
Greed
the
Island.
Heaven's Arena, and Greed Island.
I mean, but even in Heaven's Arena, they don't finish everything.
No, it doesn't. It's just more of a setup.
Yeah,
But those arcs are training arcs.
yeah.
So that's usually that's basically how it goes in those. But they're more straightforward. But I do feel like they're the way how most of it is written does come down to just deconstruction. I see it more in Chimera Ant arc, if anything. I see it. I can see why you don't think overall,
Yeah,
and I can see it because I'm like, yeah, some things here and there just aren't it. It's more of subversion, but it just really, when it comes down to the Chimera Ant arc, I will definitely say yes, that is deconstruction at its finest. Just by how everything is written.
I think Gone is a deconstruction, right? I still think there are still a lot of elements of shonen in it that
I
that
feel
don't
like
play into the deconstruction role.
see, the thing how I see it as deconstruction is because we look at Miriam, right? He's basically like Cell, essentially. He's essentially Cell.
He's Cell. He's
But-
literally Cell. Except
He's just Cell.
he becomes yeah. Except he
But
doesn't.
the thing is, this is where I say I can see it being deconstruction. It's that through the power of friendship is what basically made Miriam the way how he is. The
That's not
antagonist.
deconstruction. He's still
No,
shonen
you
as
didn't let me.
fuck.
No, you didn't even let me finish. No, what? This is when deconstruction comes into play. It's where it helps the antagonist's story throughout and changes him for the better, while friendship is what ultimately makes the decline for Gon as a character. Because friendship doesn't. It tries to come into play, but it doesn't work. It only works for the main antagonist of the arc, and I find that very interesting.
I think it only doesn't work for is Gon himself. That's the only one who
Yeah.
doesn't follow in the line, right? Because everybody
Yeah.
else gets affected by other people. You know how that one Chimera Ant got affected by Ikalgo, and he became
Yeah.
part of the family in that little village, or
Yeah.
or how what is it, Yuppie became more
Yeah.
honorable and spared the lives of the cast. Whew. Dude.
Yeah.
I was seeing online that a lot of people didn't like what's his name? Poof? Shia Poof?
I see a lot of people like Poof.
I don't know. At least for the things that I've seen, it's just that a lot of people just hated Poof and his whole thing, and I was like, dude, Poof is fucking sick. I like
Poof is really good. I'm like, I haven't seen any negative things about Poof. I feel like a lot of people like Poof.
I don't know. I guess it was just what I saw. People just
Here's-
didn't like Poof.
But this is what I really like about this arc.
Uh.
Is that what happens in the arc is essentially Gon doesn't care. The main protagonist does not give a shit about the main antagonist of the story.
Yeah.
I've always wanted like a shonen where the main protagonist doesn't give a shit about the main antagonist. He gives a shit about like a more like a side like antagonist.
Mhm.
And that's kind of what I got, and I'm like, yeah, this is kind of what I've always wanted, and it's done perfectly here.
But like, dude, you can never root for a character in these fights because you're like,
You can't, because
fuck.
these aren't characters; these are people.
I'm like, fuck.
Like it's just. See,
Kurafika
that's
fighting Uo King. I was like, fuck, no, stop. Oh.
Well, I mean,
I mean, I think
King, like,
Uvo deserved
fucking
it, but like,
murdered
I,
people. He fuck,
I don't think
I
I
remember
think Uvo King
the fucking
deserved it.
Shadow Beast.
Oh yeah,
The Shadow Beast,
Dude,
the top tier Nan users in the world.
dude, the Shadow Beasts were fucking gross. There's a guy that had beaches and shit. That shit was gross. Get
They
out
were
of here.
the top tier Nan users, and they all got their
Yeah.
ass beat in 2 seconds by Uvo King.
Uvo King, but I didn't feel like thrilled when Crappia was like beating his
No.
ass. I was like, oh,
You're-
dude.
It's not a heroic moment.
Yeah.
That's the same how like when Gon transforms. That's not a heroic moment.
Yeah.
It is. It's just like, man, I really like whenever Gon transforms. I think that scene is just really fucking good because the thing is, you know how most anime characters have this grand transformation, right?
Right.
This is where he saves the day. This is where he defeats the evil. But it's just the opposite of it.
Mm.
And it works so fucking well.
Because at that point, what's your name? What the fuck was your name?
Pito.
Pito. There you go. Pito.
Yes.
Pito was becoming so much more human and compassionate, and I was just like,
Yeah.
no, go on, chill out, brother.
Like these characters were becoming more people.
Yeah.
They have realizations.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just like the idea that whenever you see like Goku transforms into Super Saiyan, or like Ichigo goes like Bankai, the whole purpose is for the idea of we have to do this to defeat the evil and protect our friends.
Yeah, eat the bad guy.
Yeah, but this is the complete opposite. If they're doing it for selflessness, Gon is doing it for selfishness, and I think that's like really good.
Yeah.
I just think the way how it is used in the form of the story really works, and it's just so good.
Those. Oh man, Hunter x Hunter. Good show. Good show. Very good.
What do you think about Netero?
Netero sent chills
Yeah.
on my spine at times.
Netero, that shit. Just the whole fight with him and Miriam is so fucking good.
Yeah.
I loved every second of it.
Oh,
Like I just thought, wow, this shit is fucking good.
And the malice the human beings have, that shit was sickening, dude. I think Togashi and his experience with like nuclear warfare and stuff like that, the way he brought it up, oh
Yeah.
god.
I feel like it worked in the most tasteful way possible.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed
You know
it.
what's another series that's doing that?
Attack on
Attack
Titan.
on Titan. Oh man.
But
No, those two shows are like
yeah,
good peak.
the writing
Oh,
in
so
those shows
good.
are
Those shows so
just
good.
really good.
Dude. I like how Isayama slowly developed the entire world, slowly but surely,
Yeah.
in Attack on Titan, and it's just
Yes.
I love Attack on Titan. Do I like
I
Hunter
do
x Hunter more than Attack on Titan? No, I don't.
Huh.
Surprisingly, though, I do really like Hunter x Hunter. There's so much good shit.
I like both shows. I
like both
really like
shows.
Hunter x Hunter.
I like
I
both
really
shows.
like Hunter
I
x
just I like the mystery.
Even though I've been
behind
following-
Attack on Titan more.
I've been following Attack on Titan way more than Hunter x Hunter, but I can definitely say I like Hunter x Hunter a bit more.
Yeah.
Cause I'm, yeah.
Talking about Attack on Titan, what do you feel about the map with this? With
How do I feel
the handling of
about
it?
their animation?
No, just in general. How do you think that they're handling the season so far?
They're handling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're handling it very good. I feel like they have potential. The idea to make the Titans CGI, I'm like, I get it, and I don't think it's bad.
I don't think it's bad.
I don't think it's bad. Let's see where we can go with it.
Yeah.
But I can tell what they're doing for some of the Titans. They're doing what they did in the rebuild movies, where it's just CGI, but they draw over it, and I think that works.
the fuck is the
That's what I feel
rebuild movies?
the Evangelion
Oh,
rebuild movies.
oh, I was
That's
thinking of
the whole.
Attack on Titan.
All
I was
those
like,
movies, those
Attack on
movies are
Titan has
CGI. They just draw.
rebuild movies?
No, no, those movies are CGI. They just draw over them.
I was like, no way. They have rebuild movies for Attack on Titan? What?
No, the Ava rebuild movies.
Okay, dude. When is that movie finally gonna come out? Is it coming out this year?
No, it comes out like in 2 weeks in Japan.
In 2 weeks?
Yeah, in Japan, they had like a full final trailer saying like, yeah, this movie's coming out in 2 weeks.
Bruh.
A month ago.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's coming out. Like, confirmed. Now, when are we gonna watch it? Probably like in a year.
In a year, probably.
Even though it's a new year, but yeah, in a year.
Man.
Depends on the dubbing company who gets it. If it's Funimation, okay. We're gonna get that shit in like we're gonna get that shit soon. Cause it's Funimation.
Right.
Cause if it's fucking Aniplex, oh, we ain't getting that shit for like a long ass time.
Yeah. That's how I feel with the Heaven's Feel movie. Oh no.
What about the Demon Slayer movie?
Is it already out? Didn't it already come
It's out in Japan. It's yo, you know it is the #1 highest grossing box office movie in Japan, right?
Yeah. I'm not
Like-
surprised.
Yeah, it beat out Spirited Away and like other movies.
Why would they have to beat Spirited Away? Didn't that movie come out like years?
10 years ago.
Yeah.
They came out 10 years.
No,
No,
why are they still airing
20 years ago. Holy shit!
Wait, holy shit.
It came out in 2001. Holy shit, I turned 20 this year.
Why are they still putting out Spirited Away?
No, that's how much it made back 20 years
Oh,
ago.
okay. I was like, damn, they're still airing Spirited Away in theaters in Japan? That's crazy.
No.
That's
No,
crazy.
20 years ago, it made a lot of money, but now 20 years later, Demon Slayer came out and it made more money than Spirited Away did 20 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. Have you seen it?
What, the movie?
Yeah.
No. I haven't. I mean, I don't know how the fuck I would be able to see it.
Oh.
It's in Japan.
I'm just asking, bro.
I ain't try to watch a cam of a movie for a show that I don't really like that much.
Which one?
Demon Slayer.
Oh, you tried it?
No, like I ain't trying to.
Oh, gotcha.
I ain't going my effort for a show that I don't even like that much.
No. Don't say that. People are gonna disagree and not like you.
Yo, fuck Demon Slayer. That show sucks
Yo,
ass.
Demon
Go watch
Slayer's
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Demon Slayer fucking sucked. At least the ending. Oh man. Dude, Jujutsu Kaisen is so good. Holy shit.
Yeah. We're on a 2-week break though.
That hurts. That hurts though.
Well, I mean, they're also animating Attack on Titan.
I know.
I don't fucking blame them. I don't care. They're doing a good job. Keep on doing what you're doing,
just
guys.
Dude, and they're gonna do Chainsaw Man? Bro.
Oh yeah, they are doing Chainsaw Man.
Damn.
Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man's gonna, whenever he turns into Chainsaw Man, it's all CG.
Oh no.
And all the devils are gonna be CG.
Oh no.
I can't fucking wait.
I can't wait. I want to see Devilman. Or Chainsaw Man.
I went to I went to this Japanese store yesterday, right?
Uh-huh.
And they have a whole section of manga, right? And then on the other side is a whole section of Japanese manga, and they had the latest Chainsaw Man manga all in Japanese. And I was like, should I buy it? And I'm like,
You
but
can't even read it.
But I know what's. But here's the thing about Chainsaw Man, the manga that makes it so good is that they don't even talk half the time.
True.
Unlike,
That's how I read like all of it in like a day or two.
it's so easy. It's such an easy read because they don't really talk all that much. It's mainly action and just wordless storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
So
Chainsaw,
that's what makes it.
Chainsaw Man.
That's
So
what makes it good. Yeah.
And
But
then I
did
found
pick
out
up
it was
something.
ending like 2 weeks after I caught up. I was like, what?
I know, that was fucking funny.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that's funny.
You've been
But I
telling
did pick up something from
What?
the Japanese store.
What'd you get?
And it was a Japanese manga.
What'd
And
you
there's
get?
a reason why I picked this up.
Hmm.
It's They're never gonna make a. They're never gonna localize this.
What?
They're never gonna do anything.
What is
Can
it?
you guess what it is?
No clue.
It
What?
was Psyche.
Wait. What do you mean they're not gonna localize it?
Like the manga.
They're not. They haven't localized the manga.
Nope.
Really?
They don't do that for comedy mangas.
That's
That
dumb.
isn't popular. Because it wasn't popular. It only got popular until like later, and by then the manga's run was already over. So they're like, "Fuck, it, we ain't doing that."
Makes
That's why you
sense.
won't see any localization of Gintama or any other popular manga series.
I mean, that's why you got anime, buckos.
Yeah, the anime is good.
Yeah,
It's good.
what
Go
you
watch
mean?
Psyche.
Go watch
It's on
Psyche.
Netflix. It's on Netflix
All of it
with
is
The
on
Great Pretender.
Netflix. Yeah, don't watch The Great Pretender. Watch Psyche.
Go watch Psyche because that's a good comedy anime that I like.
Oh.
And I don't like most comedy animes.
Oh, you know what? You know what I want to talk about?
What?
I want to talk about Tsukihime. I want to talk about
Tsukihime.
Tsukihime, brother, because
What's Tsukihime?
it's the Natsu visual novel remake.
Oh, Vampire Hero.
Exactly.
Carnival Phantasm 2, bitches. Which we are getting, by the way.
But you don't even understand Fate Grand Order, so why?
I don't know, but I'll read the wiki.
Okay.
I'll read the wiki. Don't worry.
You were like, I'm so excited for Carnival Phantasm 2, and I looked at it.
I didn't realize it was all. It's gonna be all Fate Go characters.
I looked at it. I was like, this is Fate Go. Why would you like
I was
Fate
like,
Go?
I don't like Fate Go. I don't like most Fate things.
I'm excited for Tsukihime, brother. You know how long I've been waiting for it?
I've
5 years. I got in late. I got in like early high school, and
I was like, Carnival Phantasm. I like Fate. I think this is hilarious. If you don't know what Carnival Phantasm is, it's a comedy that takes Fate characters from like Fate Stay Night and Tsukihime characters, and they put them into this world that only happens every 10 years.
Yeah.
So they can do jokes and stuff, and they do jokes and stuff, and it's really funny because they just make fun of the properties and they're self-aware, and it's funny.
And it's funny. And
It's only funny because they make fun of itself.
Dude, I'm so excited for the Tsukihime remake, dude. You know when it was first announced?
I don't know anything about Tsukihime.
Dude, the remake was first announced in 2008.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then you heard absolutely nothing from it.
Well, it's been 13 years, so congratulations, Marvin.
Yeah,
You finally get
let's
your
go.
Tsukihime remake.
Let's go.
That-
I mean, I got into it like
that
5 years late.
all
Or, like, 5
all
years ago.
Tsukihime, all the 10 Tsukihime fans out there.
Let's go. Dude, that shit was popping off on Twitter.
That was popping off.
Dude,
on Twitter.
I didn't
saw
know.
it.
I was on Twitter, and I just go
You
to explore,
photobombed,
and
dude.
it said trending Tsukihime. I said, what? Huh? What
But
do you
it's
mean?
not gonna get an anime adaptation, just the game.
I don't
but
know
it definitely
about
will
that
get
one.
an anime adaptation,
You,
probably by
you photo,
Ufotable.
already has.
They're doing an opening, so
Yeah, so
It-
maybe they're probably gonna do
maybe
an anime.
it brings potential. It brings potential. It brings potential.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think if the game sells well, then they'll do it. They'll totally do an adaptation.
Oh, brother, I'm buying it day one. Actually, I don't want to buy on the Switch. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it on the PS5. Oh wait.
Bruh, this is PS4, and I was all like,
I don't have.
get with the times, people.
Yeah, get a PS5, Marvin.
Yeah, I will. Probably sooner or later.
And just buy all digital games.
I will buy digital
Because-
games.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There is nothing wrong with it. I mean, why would I want to buy, like, hands-on visual novel?
Because it probably comes with goodies.
I mean,
You know, how you got HBO Max is because I bought the physical copy of Cyberpunk 2077.
true, true.
So, you know, physical copies come. There's always a little goodies in
Damn,
it.
I even watched Wonder Woman. That shit was tragic.
Yeah.
I didn't even
that's
watch
okay,
it. I
there's
fell
some good
asleep
shit.
through it.
Well, there's some good shit on HBO Max.
There
Just
is
go watch the good shit.
Uh,
Watch the good shit.
I watched Doom Patrol, and that's
I
about it.
watched the Harley Quinn show.
Oh, they do have that, don't they?
They do.
Oh, I
it's really
should
funny.
watch that.
Because there's not that many good adult comedies out there that are animated. Because they're
You're
usually
right.
bad. They're usually bad or they're Rick and Morty.
Which is bad, apparently.
Yeah, it is bad. It's like I like the first 2 seasons of it. And then everything after that's shit.
Man, oh man.
And because I was rewatching like early Simpsons like this week, and I'm like, man, this shit's fucking good. That shit almost made me cry.
Early Simpsons is so good, and then it
God tier.
It just got to the point where they, I don't know, they had nowhere to go, so they're just kind of making shit up.
Yeah, they are, because of how popular it is, and it's still popular, and it's still doing stuff. I don't know what kind of stuff, but it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that shit. But I watch the good shit. There's only one like good show that's been consistently good. That's an adult comedy that is animated.
What?
And you know what that is?
What is it?
The only show I talk about that's good that's animated.
What is
and
it?
it's on
I'm blanking
Netflix.
I'm blanking out. BoJack Horseman.
Yeah.
BoJack Horseman.
It's BoJack Horseman.
BoJack Horseman.
It ended a year ago.
It sure
was
did.
Really, really
Oh.
good.
Oh.
I was happy. It ended well.
Oh.
I liked all of it. Did you watch all of it?
I did not.
That's fine.
I did not. People were like, watch BoJack. And I was like, I will. And then I got sad. And I was like, I don't want to know more.
Yeah,
Bye.
that's kind of a thing about the show. I get people, people like, this is too sad to watch. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. But it is really, really well written. And I feel like if a show can do that to you, I feel like that's well written. It's not even for like shock value, like what like most shows do it for, like Family Guy.
Right.
Like it's not for shock value. They handle it with really good care, and they do it so well that it makes you feel like that. And I feel like if a show can really make you feel like that, I feel like that's a really good, well-written show.
Understandable. I've seen good things about it. I might get to it eventually.
Yeah,
I'm
but
probably not. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, but
To appease
yeah,
you.
but if a show is too like, I kind of understand, like, this show's too gory, or this show's like it bums me out, then that's fine. You can still understand and appreciate why people like the show. But if it's not for you, it's not for you, and I can get that. Like how Devilman Crybaby, that show isn't for everyone, but people can tell it's a good show. Yeah, I know.
I watched Berserk.
Yeah, we watched Berserk when we were like in middle school, so we can kind of
Not watched. Read.
Read. Well, I watched the '90s one. Did you ever watch the '90s one?
No, cause
I watched it.
Cause I read all of it, and I was like, why do I want to watch a shittier version of it?
I watched it, and I was like, I like this manga so. I read it. I was like, I like this manga so much. So here's what I did. I watched the movies first.
I watched the movies after I read.
I watched the movies first. I watched the movies first, and then I read the manga, and then I watched the '90s version.
I read the manga first, and I was like, I don't think I like this, but I just kept reading it, and I was like, I love this.
And I like the movies a lot.
And I like the movies. They're
pretty good.
The best.
I mean, they get better. They get better.
They do get better.
The third one being really fucking good.
Yeah.
But they are just like a shorter version of the story, which doesn't totally elaborate on everything.
So the old Berserk anime ends on a cliffhanger.
Yes.
What?
But it begins with the Black Swordsman arc.
But it ends on a cliffhanger.
It ends on a cliffhanger, yes.
What?
You don't know what happens. You're just meant to interpret. You're just meant to interpret that Berserk, Guts got away, and that is it.
That's some bull booty hole. That is some
bullshit.
That's some stupid ass. I mean, they're just like, bro, just read the manga.
Yeah, just read the manga.
Just read the
'cause
manga.
Just the 2000 anime.
I would also read the manga for Great Pretender.
Haha. Everything's made out of a source material. Wait, have you seen 91 Days?
I have.
The guy who
I
made
love
that
91
directed.
Days.
He directed Great Pretender.
Oh, but 91 Days is so good.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. It looks
Dude,
boring.
91 Days is so fucking good.
I feel like I might be.
The English dub?
Huh?
The English dub is good too.
I haven't seen it. I'm probably not gonna see it.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna boast
doesn't
about
interest
it.
me.
I'm not gonna boast about it and be like, it's the greatest shit you're ever gonna see. Blah, 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 blah.
Like how you did with Great Pretender.
I didn't say it was the greatest shit. I was like, hey, watch Great Pretender. It's good. It's on Netflix. Easy
You
peasy.
said it was a really, really good show.
I said it
when you
was
say
a
it's
really good show.
And you said it's a really good show. I'll take your word for it.
And it was a really good show, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't.
And then it wasn't.
Well,
But that was on you. Because you were like, Marvin, watch the second one. And I was like, huh?
Yeah, like fuck you. You told me to watch the first half. You gotta watch the second half now.
I don't want to watch the second half. I was like, I don't want to watch the second half. I like the first season. And
Well, you gotta finish what you started.
I
Fuck you.
never do. I mean, sometimes.
Never. I mean, sometimes, yeah, that's good. I'm glad you finish sometimes.
I'm glad you. All right.
Yeah, I went there.
Shut up. Anyways, this looks like a good wrapping point, brother.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Cause we didn't have much to say about the show other than it sucked ass.
And I do like Tsukihime.
And I like One Piece and Hunter x Hunter.
Dude, we talked more
Because-
about One Piece and Hunter x Hunter than we did about the
Great
main topic.
Pretenders.
Yeah, we pretended
And
to.
you know what? We pretended to talk about the Great
Yeah,
Pretender.
we pretended. We're good pretend. I'm a confidence man, baby.
We are great pretenders.
Give me your money.
Oh, that show sucked. Go watch BoJack Horseman. Go get depressed.
All right. then.
Anyways, this is the Rantaholic podcast. We'll see you next time.
Boop.
Bye bye.
Boop, boop.